OM flipping G, I'm gonna have a bloody rant. I love a good rant. I hope you guys do too, right? So something has been annoying me because I've been reading comments, right? Been reading comments after comments after comments, mainly in the Ingham videos comment section. Some on TikTok and some on my channel, you know. People commenting, and it's annoying me. Now, what is being said that's annoying me? It's just generally the IFAM being moronically stupid. I can't take stupid people, I can't take morons, and the IFAM encompass the whole shebang. They do, right? So on this channel, as you know, I try to bring awareness to the wrongs of family vlogging, in particular, you know, using your children for money, etc, etc. But the IFAM don't get it. They don't get it. And it stresses me out. It stresses me the hell out that they don't get it. I can speak in in the most succinct way possible, and they still won't get it. So I need help. How do I make them get it? Right? You can tell them child exploitation is wrong. The Ingham kids don't get exploited. They want to be part of the channel. They want to be filmed. They're happy to be on camera. They get asked before they're filmed, etc, etc, etc. You've all seen it. You've all seen the comments. Yeah, it's that's the IFAM. Not very intelligent. You can explain to them bit by bit just what child exploitation means, why it's wrong, and they still won't get it. So I've pulled up a few comments here which I found on my own TikTok. I could have found loads more if I could be bothered looking for them, to be honest, but I just thought I'd bring one or two to your attention because I just want to have a little conversation and let everybody know just how annoyed I am. Now, we get this sort of thing a lot, especially on TikTok. This person said, why don't people leave this family alone? You're all just jealous that you don't have a life that they've got, or the money. They are the best. Leave them alone. They are indeed the best, Kim. They are indeed the best of the best at exploiting their kids. They're brilliant at leaving kids on beaches. They're brilliant at what else are they good at? Exposing their kids to predators online, you know, all that, you know, good stuff, you know, that they're so amazing at, and that we're all jealous of. Clearly we are jealous because we wish that we had 16,000 kids that we could exploit online and use for content. Yeah, that would be great. We'd be millionaires, all of us, wouldn't we? We would be millionaires. Throw our morals out the window, though, obviously. But yeah, apparently Kim reckons that we're all jealous and we should leave the family alone because they're a good family. I've also seen the term wholesome family as well. I love that. So this was in response to somebody talking about Chris and 16-year-old girls and things like that. And Kim replied, it's all bull. Of course it is. But the police are involved. So there's a case going on. So we'll just see. She's talking about the police case that Sarah put out yesterday. About the stalkers. That police case. Yeah, the police are involved. Of course they're involved. It's an ongoing issue. The police being involved with the Inghams, isn't it? Kim then, in her wisdom, said, this is all just so funny. I don't believe a word of it until it's all proven otherwise. Yes, I know what you're talking about, but I'm backing them all the way. She's backing Chris against the 16-year-old. Oh, wow. Absolutely. Lovely human being. Not going to lie. I also read, I'm sure I read there that she's got kids or something. So, yeah, that's a bit worrying, isn't it? That you would, you know, want to put children in harm's way you know, against a clear predator. And it's not rumours, and it is proven. So, you know, what can I say? This is the sort of person that doesn't actually go looking to find the evidence. They've just heard that Chris said once that, oh, his account was hacked, so it must be false. It must have been made up. No, it was true, and it all happened. You just have to go and look, right? I've actually put evidence on my accounts so people can actually see it now. They just need to have a look, right? Anyone that defends Chris against these allegations really needs their own heads read severely. The next one we're going to talk about is this. Somebody said, but they exploit their kids for money and views. Any normal person will see it as wrong, but Aliki Maria didn't see it as wrong. She doesn't mind child exploitation, as we're going to find out. You know, she says, that's great. You can think that all you want, but at the end of the day, you aren't part of their family. You aren't with them day to day, and the things you're saying are just assumptions. Just you worry about yourself. Now, the things aren't assumptions because we see them on the vlog every day, right? Do they put their kids on the vlogs? Yes. Do they use the kids for content? Yes. Do we know way too much about all of the children in their personal lives? Yes. Do they exploit their children? Yes. These are not assumptions. These are things that have been displayed for the world to see. It's not something we've just made up, you know. So Ellie Mae replied, the dad texts 16-year-old girls as well, apparently, and the mum laughs when her kid gets stopped by older men. Creepy, right? Sorry, folks. Aliki Maria does not think that that's creepy, apparently. Right? Apparently, in quotation marks, you don't know if it's true or not. And frankly, it has nothing to do with you. It doesn't affect you or your life one bit. You don't know if that's true or if it's made up. There's no proof. And again, you weren't there for this situation with their 16-year-old, so just let it be. It does not affect you. And that attitude right there really pisses me off, like severely pisses me off, because it's this kind of attitude where if they saw you struggling in the street, you know, like having a heart attack in the street, they would say nothing to do with me, and they'd just walk on by, you know, not getting involved. It's not my family, is it? So I'm not going to get involved in that situ. You know, that's the sort of person that is, and they piss me off more than most people do. Just because it's not your child does not mean to say that you can't, you know, try to protect them because it's not your child. Are you trying to say that only family are allowed to protect the child? What if it's the adult in the family, the mother, the father, that are the cause of the problem? Who's going to protect them then? Just nobody. Just let them get on with it, is it? Is that what you reckon? Now, finally, we have an absolutely ridiculous one. This person is responding to Esme having random strange men take a photo with her, and this person says, the way that people have interpreted this in the comments as being sexual is disgusting and disturbing. People can compliment someone without being weird about it. If your dad called you a princess, would you automatically assume they're a raging nonce? I'm actually lost for words on this train of thought. Are you comparing two strange men in Dubai as being the same as her dad calling her that? Because that's just weird. that's a weird and very worrying idea that you have there. Esme knows the difference between right and wrong. If she was uncomfortable, they would have obviously spoken to them about it, and Esme would have never got the photo. The problem is there, I think the thing is, I don't think Esme does know right from wrong, right? I think maybe in some instances she probably does, but in this sort of instance, I don't think she does, because she's been taught that anybody that shows her a little bit of love and attention is a fan, and you should take pictures with fans, right? She's been brought up just to take pictures with random strangers all her life. That's been her life. So she wouldn't question it. If a hater, right, God forbid, if a hater, someone from Tattle, came up to Esme in the street and said, Esme, would you like to take a picture with me? I'm your biggest fan, right? Esme would turn around and say, yes, I'll take a picture with you. Even though, not saying that Tattle are gonna do anything to her, by the way, but I'm just saying it's not a fan. It's not like an IFAM that are, you know. Another example, obviously, is if a predator approached her and said, oh, you're so beautiful and I'm a massive fan of yours, can I take a picture? And she'll say yes. She does not know the difference between right and wrong in this instance. So they all laughed it off and made a joke of it. Clearly some of y'all in these comments need to know a little bit more about positivity. Well, maybe you need to know a little bit more about protecting children online or offline or on any line, right? So those are my complaints about the IFAM. I'm trying my best to make people aware of situations, and some people just won't be made aware of, and it annoys me, right? Because these are the sort of people that just don't get it. They will never ever get it, and I don't understand what more I can say to them to make them get it. They just won't get it. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments down below about this. Have you had debates with these people in the comments before? Let me know about those. Until next time, please give this video a massive thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Until next time, take care of yourselves and bye bye.